Yo, 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 what is going on today? It's Draeden here, and today it's feedback session. A lot of you guys wrote me to get feedback on their songs, and I thought it would be a great idea to just share with the community those feedbacks instead of just one-on-one. So this is why last week I asked you guys to send me over your production so we can look at them together. So I'm gonna try to go on as much song as I can, but I can promise I'll go over each and one individual tracks. So I'm apologizing in advance if I can't go over your track. Also remember guys that those feedbacks are here to help you, and I don't claim that I have the answer and that I'm a master engineer with 20 years of knowledge. But recently my mixdown have really improved, and I guess if you wrote me to get feedbacks, it's because you already like my mix and production. So I'm gonna go over some tracks trying to pinpoint some things we can improve about the composition, arrangement, mixdown and mastering. So let's go. So let's start with Bassmas, Dsanta. So let's have a listen. Okay, so first off, I can already see that your track is not properly mastered. The loudest part, which is supposed to be those ones, should be like way thicker. We should see like a big sausage. And you know, this is subjective because it's kind of part of the loudness war. But my goal today is to help you guys to get played by other DJs. So if you want to get played by other DJs, you really have to squash those dynamics so that the track is super, super loud. Okay, so let's continue. Nice little bells. I like the way the bass is coming from the back of the mix. Okay, so about the composition of that part, I think there's like too many sounds. Like I can feel the groove that you were going for, but I feel like you've choose too many different sounds to get to the groove. If you listen to your favorite dubstep artists, they're gonna take like one main sound and they're gonna morph it and automate it to get different result and tone, but it's gonna be the same lead. Here, I feel like there's too many sound going in and out, and I feel kind of lost. Secondly, I feel the mix could really get some improvement. I don't know if you separate your sub from your top basses, but that would be a really great idea to really squash those basses and help you through the mix. Beside that, I really like the tone of the song, and your intro and build-ups were good. Keep up, man. Okay, so the next song is from Outshades. It's a remix of Crywolf, so let's have a listen.
Torturing me 1,000 miles an hour again, and all it stays with me is the fear inside my gut.
I really love the arrangement that you guys went for. It's really great. Nice. I love solos. This is great. I love that song. The arrangement is great. The mixdown is also good. Also, I check out the LUFS of the song, and you guys aim at -8, which is perfect for that kind of songs. The only thing I would say is that I feel like the drums could be a little bit more fat. I don't know if it was like a aesthetic choice that you guys choose. But yeah, I would like the drum hit a little bit harder in those parts. So yeah, that's it. Really great song, guys. Good job. Next is a song from Dillon Stafford. I'm sorry if I mess up your name, man. It's called Demon Within. So let's have a listen. Nice creepy vibes. This is really epic, man. I love that. Nice. All right, cool. So for dubstep, usually the song goes around -4 LUFS. So if you want to compete with other artists, you'll have to increase that number for around 2 or 3 dB. You probably already limit the most that you can on your master. So if you want to know how to get a louder mix, I'm going to link in the description video I made for mixing basses with the sub and really get a tight and loud mix. Beside that, I feel like the sound design could be pushed a little bit more. I don't know if you made everything from scratch or it's a preset, and it doesn't really matter. I just feel like the sound are just coming from Serum and there's no like post-process. So I feel like the sound could use a little bit more polish. Try to put some more distortion, EQ, vocoder. Try to modulate also with filters. That's gonna give the sound more personality and it's gonna stick you out from like just a Serum patch. Beside that, it's great. The composition is cool. I also love when the guitar comes in. Keep up, man. Good job. Okay, the next song is from SimBiotic. It's called Spooky Track. Nice intro. I love that build-up bass. Nice. Okay, cool. So first, I love how the basses in the drop really follows that pink noise curve. It's really cool. Like you can really squash a mix when it follows a pink noise curve. The only thing is that your sub should be a bit louder. Like if I'm listening right here. Here. Like your sub should be hitting at least -6 right here. So just try to crank up the sub a little bit, but be aware that if you do that, it may distort your mix. So maybe you'll have to turn down the top basses. Once again, if you want to get played by other DJs, you have to aim at -4 LUFS. So same thing, try to separate your top basses and sub layer, squash them with the limiter, and then send them into another bus and put a limiter on top of that. And check out my video in the description to know how to do that. Beside that, it's just a minor EQing, compression, and sound design in general is great, so keep up the good work, man. Alright, so next song is Take Away by Wisebeest or Wisebeest.
You have what take away,
Nice.
You have what take away, You have what take away, You have what take away, What do you think you're going? It's so late. What's wrong? I said, how did we get here? 3 weeks now we've been so caught up. Better if we do this on our own. How did we get here? 3 weeks now we've been so caught up. Better if we do this on our own.
The Reese bass is kind of loud. I will turn that down because it covers up the vocals. Nice. Ooh. Nice. Yo, I wasn't expecting that at all. Also, if you want to control the low end frequencies of the Reese bass so it's more constant, try to put an OTT on your Reese bass like this and turn that off like that. So you're only gonna control like the sub frequencies. You can play around with this and let's see what it's gonna do. You can turn that up. So what this OTT is gonna do is that your sub frequencies will be more constant, and after that, what you can do is turn down with an EQ or whatever you want frequencies above that. So you could close that, open this. You don't want any compression like that, and you can just turn that down. So your sub frequencies will stay like between maybe minus 12 and -6, and you can turn the top of the Reese bass a little bit. So like that, you're gonna have more space for the vocals. The groove is super cool, man. Good job. Just want to check something. Yeah, so I'm not sure if it's because there's like too much distortion on your kick or it's the mix down or whatever, but I would like the kick to be a little bit more thumpy and have a little bit more sub bass in it. So maybe try to reduce the distortion or change the sample. I'm not sure. But yeah, good job, man. Keep up the good work. The next song is The Beginning from Michael Hartland.
In the beginning, you had nothing but an idea, not turn into an obsession. It's why I'm out run the
Is that your voice,
hunt,
Michael? Let me know in the comments.
looking out for the ones who grab yo. Which one that one take that? Run upon and smashing in his face. I don't play facts. Say you'll smash him, go fucking overplay. Which brace slashing out your R's and Simon Raj fades to rain. I was forced to fight for no defeat, so I'm killing bricks. Couldn't let the competition if you listening with me shit. I don't see the competition. All I see is those yo.
Nice thumbs.
Like your fucking neck when I'm on the stage, so I don't see the competition. All I see is those yo.
Oh, nice. This is great. The sub is hitting at the right place. Also, the mix could be a little bit louder. Nice.
It's why I'm out run the hunt, though. Raj veins rain. I was forced to.
Okay, right here we can see. Look at that dynamic. Right here.
You've got to get a hold of yourself. You've got to.
This. Okay, you really, really want to squash that bass. Like. Yeah. Okay, so it should look like this. You could also remove that part. Because when you're gonna squash it with the sub, it's gonna make room for it. You could also keep the sub underneath that bass during that part of the song. I think it would be better. Also, there's no like right or wrong answer to that, but your snare is like pan to the left. And I mean, it's okay to pan things left and right, but remember that when you pan your sounds, your mono signal will be less powerful. And when you're gonna play it in a club, it may sound weak. So just keep that in mind. I think to keep things more interesting, you could add some fills in your drop section. So maybe some thumb rolls, some other bass shots, or some vocals, whatever, just to spark things up. Yeah, beside that, keep up the good work, man. So that's it for today, guys. I hope that helps. I'm sorry if I couldn't play everyone. There are some files that you guys send me that my computer wouldn't let me play. Also, next time, if you send me some music, be sure to include the a streaming link and MP3 files so I can export them into my Ableton session and check them out. So that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.